Lyra, your story is so inspiring and so close to my heart, especially after what you've gone through with your stroke and your remarkable recovery. And to see you today on stage singing so beautifully is a miracle.
Yeah. I always say that it's a miracle. So I couldn't talk 3 years ago. I couldn't talk and I couldn't read and I couldn't write. And now I can talk and I'm singing and I've got my life back. So it's a miracle. It's nothing short of a miracle.
And what a blessing to have you in this world, to bring your voice and your sound to our hearts.
Thank you.
Today, when you look at Lyra versus who you were prior to the stroke, if you had to describe yourself beyond, the singer, the renowned world artist, how would you define yourself before and today?
It's different. How I was at the time of my stroke, I was concerned with achieving success and achieving a higher type of a success. And I felt stuck by people's opinions. I've reached, I have reached a ceiling in the country. So I didn't know what else I'm supposed to do to reach higher heights. So I was obsessed with finding the next big thing. So I had been obsessed with that for over 3 years. So topping myself.
Before the stroke,
Yes.
for 3 years. Wow. Okay.
So I had no idea. So I lived a healthy life and I ate well and I was happy. But I didn't have an understanding what the stress was putting on my body. And I didn't even know I was stressed. I didn't even know. And when I would never put my name and stress in the same sentence. I loved my life. So having a stroke surprised me. I was young for starters. So I lived healthy. Why would a stroke happen to me? I was confused and I thought I'd been misdiagnosed. So I was, my body was fully functioning. So it was a different kind of stroke. So it took me a while to understand what a stroke actually was. So you don't just go research the stroke. So, my grandmother had a stroke when I was young, and I watched her deteriorate through 7 years. So that was the stroke I was used to. So I had a unique kind of stroke. So I was in denial. But when I saw my face skew, I was hurt, but I had compassion for myself. And then I thought, look at what I've done to myself. So that placed the responsibility on me because look what I have done to myself. So I felt compassion for myself and I didn't blame myself. I didn't know. So I felt compassion and then I felt I was going to live to fix myself. And I thought my face wasn't going to recover, but I accepted my situation.
I love that. And there are so many similarities in what you have described. It is incredible. I absolutely admire how you have evolved in such a short time. I mean, when you truly think about it. But you see, the stress that we put on each other, and I think this is also something that I became aware of in the same process, where we sometimes push ourselves to the edge. And you're like, yeah, I can do this, I can do this. And you underestimate the impact it has at the cellular level, at the biological level. And it's almost right now as if I have this self-awareness about acknowledging emotions, not putting them under the rug, and accepting the emotions. Because at the end of the day, as I said earlier on stage, life cannot just be filled with positive emotions. It's about the highs and the lows, and acknowledging and accepting those as a gift from life.
Yes.
So how do you see yourself now venturing? Because you're now fully recovered, able to stand on stage. Already you've performed just in less than 24 hours twice. So that's miraculous and incredible to find back the energy. So how do you now look at managing your stress? Do you have specific practice that allows you to better notice signs and really acknowledge them and ultimately take the break, take the pause to actually make sure that you're not flipping on the other side again?
So I'm still in recovery. So I'm doing better now than 2 years ago. So I'm able to handle more at a time. So I'm doing better, but I'm still recovering. So the silence and the connecting with my intuition, my body, has taught me that to be aware when stress triggers me, when I have stress. So before, I couldn't speak, and my body would give me a sign that, oh, I'm struggling to think of words. I can't speak. So so my body would indicate to me that you need to keep calm. Okay? So I would step aside and keep calm and breathe and make sure my breath is slow and feel my body.
Yes.
Feel my body. So it would take me time, but I would calm down and I would go back to whatever I'm doing. So now it seems that I don't have to take so long, but I'm aware. I'm aware of when I get triggers. So in the morning, I connect with silence. I fell in love with the silence. I heard things. I heard my body speak to me. I heard my intuition speak to me. So I love silence. So in the mornings, I try to spend time in silence, connecting with myself and deciding what do I feel like doing today. Whether I'm going to nature or whether I feel like eating salad. So I check myself. because that's the only way I feel connected. So I can do things that I'm supposed to, but I check in with myself. And when I spend time not connected with myself, I feel bad. I feel icky. So that's the good thing that's I've had from this experience.
I love that. Reconnecting with silence and enjoying the solitude.
Yes. So I I received so much good during my recovery, and I did not suffer. I I felt peace, and I felt loved. I felt loved by my whole life, by food I consumed, by juices I drank, by spending time in nature. I felt loved by life, and I felt at peace. So I'm not suggesting you get stroke to have that, but I'm trying to reconnect with that and try to explain. So I didn't have the words to explain how I was feeling, but now I have words and I can't quite find it, but I'm learning. So speaking to you, I recognize that we have gone through similar things, and you have the science background, and I know I'm not crazy. I'm not
Not at all, 100%.
So it's been an amazing journey, and I look forward to writing about it.
Oh, and I look forward to reading your book. I was wondering if we talk about joy,
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes.
how would you define joy in your own words? And if there would be a recipe for living more joyfully, what would be the three main ingredients?
I found joy in existing. I didn't have to do anything while I had a stroke. I wasn't responsible for anything or anyone. I just had to be receiving from life what life gave to me. So that was gratitude amplified because I didn't fight with life. So joy to me is when you are receiving from life, when you take a moment from life to receive the fact that you are in a safe environment.
Yes.
There are people experiencing bombs in the buildings. So you are not there. You are safe, and you've got fresh water running through the taps. So you joy is in being. Yeah.
And it's so fascinating because although our experiences were different, the learnings and the takeaways and the way we live our life today is very similar.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I absolutely love that. So I'm so grateful that we had this chance to connect and to meet. And I wish you an extraordinary journey ahead, filled with awe, filled with joy, and filled with love and everything your heart desires.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thanks for interviewing me and allowing me to share my story with your audience.
It's been beautiful. Thank you so much.